love God 90%, 98%, 99%, it is not enough. And indeed, that which was right in the sight of the Lord, but not with a perfect heart. What good is that? Hallelujah. What good is that? He did all that was right in the sight of the Lord. But the Bible says, regardless of everything that he did in the eyes of men, we think that, oh wow, this person loved God. But in the eyes of God, he was doing it not with what? A perfect heart. You are in church this morning. Peradventure, somebody has rang you somebody rang you and said, oh, sister, we've not seen you last week. Oh, let me go so that they don't ring me again. I'm tired of these people ringing me. They don't see me one day, everybody begin to ring me. We love you, that's why we are ringing you. We care for you, that's why we are ringing you. Hallelujah. You don't pay us to ring you. Do you see what I'm saying? The Bible says, and he did that which was right in the sight of the Lord, but not with a perfect heart. You come and you sang, and you are dancing before God, and you leave the presence of God right straight into sin, not with a perfect heart. You can hear the sermon speaking to you right now, but in your mind you say, when are we going to close? Because you've got plans, not with a perfect heart. Hallelujah. That is what it means when you love God less than all your heart. That means every other thing that you have done becomes non-scoring, because God needs all your heart. Tell your neighbor, God needs all your heart. Hallelujah. One of the greatest deception, one deception that we Christians mostly don't recognize in our life is that we gradually lost desire for God. We gradually reduce our love for Christ. The loss of love for the things of God happens gradually over a period of time. It don't happen at once. You don't just stop coming to church at once. You don't just wake up one morning and say, I'm not going to church anymore. No, it happens gradually. Gradually, you give excuses after excuses. Gradually, you find a reason to justify the reason why you cannot go out for evangelism. Gradually, you justify the reason why you cannot wake up to pray. Gradually, you used to pray 3 hours. Now you pray 2 hours. Later when you pray 1 hour. Now you are even struggling to pray 15 minutes. It is a gradual process. And many people don't understand that this is affecting. This is a thermometer that their love for God is dropping gradually. Somebody say amen. Amen. It happens gradually. Why? Because the Bible says in the book of Matthew 24 verse 12, it says, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax what? Cold. Why? Because of iniquity. The thought of your mind, the sinful thought. This because of the sinful thought. Iniquity is our thought, the sin that we commit in our heart. No, we are not done it yet, but we are thinking about it. Hallelujah. You are thinking about it. Because iniquity shall abound, the love of what? Of many shall wax cold. That means many people shall begin to, lay back. They begin to digress rather than progress. They begin to backslide. Praise God. That's why Jesus constantly spoke. If you look at the revelation that we read last week, the revelation of John, John that Jesus gave to John. Go to John 2 verse 1. He said to the angel of the church. This is the revelation of John. Revelation 2. Hallelujah. 2 verse 1. And unto the church of Ephesus write these things. Said, he that holds the seventh star in his right hand, who walketh in the midst of the seven golden candlesticks. I know thy work, and thy labor, and thy patience, and how thou cannot bear them which are evil, and thou art tried them which say they are apostles and are not, and have found them liars. Continue. And art borne and art patient, and for my name's sake art labored and art not fainted. Nevertheless, I have somewhat against thee, because thou left thy first love. If you read right down, you find out that except for one church, they all did very good. But one thing, God always finds one thing against them, because why? They don't have 100% love. They have partial love. They have divided love for Christ. We'll go on to the second church, the same thing. Nevertheless, I have this thing against you. Oh, you are coming to church every day. Oh, you are singing in the choir. Oh, you are helping, you are paying your time. Oh, you are doing this. But you've refused to forgive somebody. I have something against you. That seed of unforgiveness. You're a great brother, you're a great sister, but what about that person that you have hold strong in your heart and you refuse to forgive? Hallelujah. He said, I have something against you. Praise God. Everyone that declares that they love God, I want you to understand this today, that your love for God will definitely be tested. Your love for God must be tested. And how do we know your level of love for God? By your obedience. Praise God. The level of your obedience to God. Do you obey Him? Do you obey His commandment? Do you obey His words? He said to Peter, if you love me, feed my sheep. It is left for Peter to obey or to disobey. So the number one level of test for your love for God, ask yourself today, how many of His commandments, how many of His word do you hold dear in your heart? How many of His word do you hold there and you obey every day? How many do you obey? Amen. The test of your love is our level of obedience to God. 2 John verse 1 verse 6. And this is love, that we walk in obedience to His word, commands, to His commandments. And this is love. What is love? That we walk after His commandments. So when what you class love, if it's not this, that means you're out of love. I am showing you through the word of God what genuine love is. What God kinds of love is. There are many kinds of love in the world right now. There are different kinds of love. Man is loving man. They call it love. Men marry men. Women marry men. They call it love. Hallelujah. But I'm showing you this. And this is what? Love. That we do what? We walk after His commandment. This is the commandment that ye have heard from the beginning. Ye should walk in it. From the moment you got born again, the Bible says, for God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believe in Him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Love from the beginning. Love from the beginning. Love at the end. Hallelujah. That we do what? We work. So how do you go deeper in your love for God? We are talking about love. So how can I help you this morning for you to go deeper in your love for God? Number one, when our passion for Christ is great, our level of obedience becomes great. Praise God, somebody.
Amen.
When your passion, what do you have passion for is what you love the most. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Ask yourself, Ask yourself, when your passion for Christ is great, there is nothing that can limit your love for Him. Your love for His obedience. When you love Him, you will obey Him. I love Him, that is why I obey Him. That is why I obey Him. I love Him, that I'm not preaching because of money. I'm preaching because I love God. Because I love Jesus. I'm out there in the rain and the sun. Look at this brother there, brother man standing there. It's a testimony of my love for Christ. It's a testimony. When did I meet him? He was a Muslim brother, a Muslim radical. Hallelujah. He was a radical, an extremist Muslim. By now, maybe he could have blown one plane or blown one train station. Hallelujah. Because these are the Muslims that they will fight. They believe. You call yourself Christian. You don't believe in the God that you will serve. What kind of Christian are you? A true Muslim, they believe unto death. Their belief is what made them go and commit suicide. You believe God. You cannot even rise out of bed to pray. Praise God. I say that when our passion for Christ is low, when our passion for Christ is great, our level of obedience will be great. When you love Him, when you desire Him, you will always want to please Him. Hallelujah. A husband that loves his wife always want to please her. A wife that loves her husband always want to please him. A child that loves their parent always want to please the parent. Is it not true, Sister Bobby? What I'm saying?
Oh yes, Pastor.
Am I not preaching good?
It's a message.
Hallelujah. Yes. Because of the love that she has for Brother Morris, her husband. She always want to do something that pleases him. Sometimes some things that you do, you go out of your comfort zone. You go out of your way. Praise God. Yeah, you go out of your way to do it because you want him to be happy. How much do you want God to be happy? Hallelujah. Praise God. Number two, when our passion for Christ is low, our level of obedience becomes low. You will choose every other thing before Him. Christ, money. You will grab money. Why? Because you love money more than Christ. Work. Evangelism. You grab to go to work because you love money rather than to go and save soul for Christ. It's a thermometer. It's a level of thermometer. When you assess yourself, you will know what. Don't be shy. I love God. Yes, I know that you do, but you see, examine yourself. The Bible says we should constantly examine ourselves to be sure that we are still in the faith. Because some of us, you are not in the faith anymore. You are not in the faith anymore. When last did you pray? When last did you have your own personal time with God? You have spent. When last did you have 1 hour with God on your own? When last was your last time that you fast? Apart from the last fasting, the church fasted that you didn't even complete. When last did you do yours? Why? Because your love has reduced. But it's time to pump it up. Amen. Tell your neighbor it's time to pump it up.
It's time to pump it up.
Tell your neighbor it's time to pump it up.
It's time to pump it up.
Hallelujah. So the third one is, you see, Satan will always make you feel that to obey God's commandment is a burden. It is not a burden to carry the commandment of God. It is not a burden to obey God. Listen. If you have not been obeying God, you will feel that it is a burden. But I'm telling you this, it is not a burden to walk away from sin. Hallelujah. But Satan, we want you to feel that way. First John 5 verse 3, he said, for this is the love of God, that we keep his commandment, and his commandments are not what? Grievous. His commandment is not to harm you, it's to bless you, it's to make you a better person. Hey, hey, are you in the house?
Yes.
Am I preaching good?
Yes.
You see that? He said, for this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments. And his commandments are not what? They are not grievous. They are not harmful. Do not believe Satan. Satan wants you to think that when you love God, that means you isolate yourself. It's a lie. We don't isolate ourselves. Satan wants you to think that when you love God, you become poor. It's a big lie. Obeying God's commandments, they are not harmful. They are not grievous. They are not bothersome. Are we not living a good life as a Christian?
Yes.
But initially you will think, hey, when I love God, that means I've been called to come and die and suffer. Yeah. Suffering is part of it, but not to that extent for you to run away. Amen, somebody.
Amen.
Amen, somebody.
Amen.
So what is the proof of your love for God? Hallelujah.
Amen.
What is the proof of your love for God? Number one is trusting God. Trusting God. Your level of trust, it shows how much love you have for Him. Is that not true? Some of us, we came by plane. You love Europe. You trust the airline. You've not even seen the pilot. Maybe the pilot has been drinking all night. Maybe you don't even know, but you just trust. Why? Because of your love to come to Europe. You trust. Your level of trust demonstrates your level of love for God. So what does it mean to trust the Lord? You can see that in John 14. You believe in it. Trust means to believe. What does it mean? It means to entrust one's spiritual well-being to Christ. You entrust your spiritual well-being to Christ. That means you believe that if you follow Christ, spiritually, you'll be okay. It also means to place it's similar to somebody that is placing his money in the bank and you have rest of mind. How many of you have money in the bank? Even if it is small. I'm not going to ask you to donate. How many of you have money in the bank? Lift up your hand. You have money in the bank. Why bank? You go and put your money in the bank. Why? You have a level of trust for the bank. Hallelujah. Why? Because you believe that when you put your money in the house, somebody can come and rob you. So you put it there so that you can have rest of mind. When you love God, you should be able to have a rest of mind. When you trust God, your trust for God guarantees what? A rest of mind. Just as the same trust that you have for the bank, that you are rest assured that your money is secured in the bank. The same way when you trust in God, be rest assured that your life is secured in God. Hallelujah, somebody. Amen. Your life is what? Is secured in God. Secure with God. You don't take your life every day. You go to God today, you go and check. Hey, is that how you go to bank and go and check every day that your money is still in the bank? Yeah? Every day you go and go to the bank. Or are you that kind of person that every day you go and put your card in cash machine just to check the balance and you go back 2 hours again, you go, no. You don't do that. You put your money there, you go home and you sleep well. And whenever you need it, you go and draw a bit out of it. Is that not so? That is how we should operate as believers. Your level of trust in God should guarantee you a level of peace with God.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
The Lord has promised to personally direct our life when we completely entrust ourselves to you. If you look at Proverbs 3 verse 5 and 6, when you love God, there is a promise for you. When you trust God, there is a promise. There is an agreement. A promise is an agreement, it's a vow. It says, trust in the Lord with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall do what? Somebody, he shall do what? He shall do what? He shall direct the path. How does it start? It started by you trusting him. And do not rely on your own self. And the Lord God will direct your path.
Amen.
Hallelujah. Luke 12 verse 22. You see, it is a simple thing for God to care for you. The earth is of the Lord and the fullness thereof. Every of your need, God can provide it for you. And he said unto his disciples, therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, neither for thy body, what ye shall put on. Continue, see this. The life is more than meat, and the body is more than raiment. Consider the ravens for the neither sow nor reap, which neither have storehouse nor barns, and God feedeth them. How much more are you ye better than fowls of the air? Next one. And which of you, with taking thought, can add a stature on one cubit? Or if ye then be not able to do that thing which is least, why take ye thought for this for the rest? Consider the lilies, how they grow, they toil not, they spin not, and yet I say unto you that Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. If then God so clothe the grass, which is today in the field, and tomorrow is cast into the oven, how much more will he clothe you, O ye of little faith? Go to continue. And seek not ye what shall eat, or what ye shall drink, neither be of that mind. For all these things do the nation of the world seeks after. Your Father knoweth that you have need for it. He said, all these things does the Gentiles seek after. God is telling you to relax. Stop worrying too much over these things. God knows that you need them. And God is going to provide them for you. God knows that you need security. God is going to provide security. God knows that you need a good home. God is going to provide. I'm prophesying over somebody. And God is going to provide it for you. God knows that you need your daily bread, you need your breakfast, you need your lunch, you need your dinner, you need your thing. And God is going to provide it. God knows that you need to be clothed. God will not let you become naked. God knows that you need to drive from one point to the other to make life easy. God is going to provide it. God knows that your children, you need wisdom to marry. God is going to provide that wisdom. God knows that as a man, you need wisdom to lead your family. I said that God is going to provide it. Everything that you need to become happy in life, your heavenly Father knows that you need it. And your heavenly Father will provide it right now. Receive it in the mighty name of Jesus. I said receive it in the name of Jesus. God will provide everything. God will provide everything. Hallelujah.
Amen.
You see, Satan will cast fear into our spirit. And once fear comes into our spirit, we lose faith in God. We lose faith, we forget about the provision of God. And we begin to run about to try and organize for ourselves. And in this process, many of us will fall into trouble. Many of us will fall into danger. Because you have left the place that God kept you. You have left his place of provision. Now you are running up and down to sort out for yourself. And you'll be danger. God is saying that for all these things do the nation of the world seek after? Listen, brothers and sisters. Though you are in the world, but you are not part of this world. He said, I'm your father. I'm your father. Somebody I say, your father. Your father. Your father knows that you need your indefinite to live in this land. I said, God is going to provide it. In the name of Jesus. I said, in the name of Jesus. Your heavenly Father knows that you need divine health to do His will. Divine health to work for Him. I decree that God is providing it right now. In the mighty name of Jesus. God knows that you need a sound mind to be able to serve Him. I prophesy over you. Receive sound mind from God right now. In the mighty name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. God knows that you need money. Listen, in this world, let me tell you something. We all need money. Money is the world monetary system. God knows that as long as we are in this world, we need money to move one place to the other. I say receive money from the Lord. In the mighty name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. God knows you. God knows that you are at the age of getting married. Do not try to organize for yourself. Do not go and position yourself and become begin to materialize the flesh, to begin to sell your flesh so that you can find a man. That is the wrong way to do things. God knows that you need a man. God knows that you need a husband. God knows that you need a wife. In His right time, God is going to provide it. If He can provide for the little, He can provide for you. If He can provide for the little, He can provide for you. All you need to do is to stay put where God has positioned you. Stay put. Stop uprooting yourself. Stop moving from one place to the other. Stay put where God has positioned you. Where He put you, that is where He will find you. Somebody receive it in the name of Jesus. He will find you there. Tell your neighbor where God positioned you. That is where He will find you. That is where He will find you. Hallelujah. Avoid fear. Rebuke fear. When fear comes, rebuke it. Fear is a person. Fear. Let me tell you something. I have dealt with fear so many times. I have wrestled with fear. Let me tell you, don't think that fear is just a thought. Fear is more than just a thought. Fear is a person. It's a person that is coming to take what belongs to you. He comes to take your peace of mind. He said, God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of sound mind. That is the presence of fear, is the absence of sound mind. When you allow fear to come into your mind, that means sound mind is out of your mind. So you must get rid of fear. You must get rid of fear. You must get rid of fear. A certain accountant, you know, he was about 63 years old man. He lived in fear. He had a phobia for hospital. He had fear of going to the hospital. Whenever the thought of going to the hospital comes to his mind, it's better for him to be dead than to go to the hospital. So he had a phobia, a strong fear going to the hospital. So this man had a bladder problem. What does the bladder? That means he has a weak bladder. All he needed to do is to go to the hospital and get treatment for infection. Sometimes when you are infected by these viruses, your bladder becomes so weak, you can no longer hold urine. It's a very mild, but because of his fear that, hey, I'm going to go to the hospital, hey, I'm going to be cut off, hey, I'm going to be operated. This man was afraid, so he decided to do the operation himself. He took scissors. He took knife. He took fork. He sat himself and began to operate himself.
Commit suicide.
Brothers and sisters, I said this man was an accountant. He's not a doctor. Maybe if he's a doctor, he might have a chance. He's an accountant. He decided to operate himself. After everything, he took needle. He took thread. And he sewed himself up. Because of the fear of hospital. After a few days, he realized that he has been infected. The operation to him was successful, but he caught an infection. Instead of him to run back to the hospital, he's still afraid. What happened to him? He ended up dying. He could have saved his life by going to the hospital. He could save his life, but fear kept him at home. And fear killed him. Hallelujah. You must not toil with fear. Any area of your life where you see fear coming in, you must block it. I said you must what? You must block it. You must block it. Hallelujah. You must block fear out of your life. And the last evidence of the love of God in your life is the fruit. The fruit. The last evidence that you truly love God is the kind of fruit that you produce. Let's go to John 14, verse 21. The fruit of love. He that hath my commandments and keepeth them, he it is that loveth me. And he that loveth me shall be loved by my Father, and I will love him, and I will manifest myself to him. Praise God. Can you see that? He that hath my commandments and keep them, he it is that loveth me. Do you have his commandments? Do you keep his commandments? What does your version say? Let me read your version. The person who has my commandments and keeps them is the one who really loves me. And whosoever really loves me will be loved by my Father. And I will love him and reveal myself to him. I will make myself real in his life.